Hello and welcome to the Modern Ice online storefront. Our online storefront provides you with an alternative way to do business with Modern Ice. We are the leader in the industry in providing our customers with the technology to allow you to purchase your parts and supplies 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year on your time schedule, not ours. The advantages are many. We provide pictures of most parts for easy identification, which helps you avoid ordering an incorrect part. For our regular customers with accounts, you have access to your open and paid invoices, previous sales history, previous orders, and access to our inventory availability when you are logged in. You can create shopping lists of your most common parts and supplies, so reorder is quick and efficient. We have the same pricing and payment terms online as you have when you call in an order. You can access, print, or copy previous orders. So let's take a look at some of the features. We will start at the Modern Ice website at www.modernice.com. There are two quick ways to get to the storefront from our home page. Clicking on Shop Now is the quickest way, but if you hover your mouse over the Parts and Supplies box, there you can also click on Shop Now. As you'll quickly see, we have our parts separated into easily understood categories based primarily on the manufacturer of the part or item, and clicking on the category picture or the title under the picture will take you to the first page of items. So on the left you can see that there's a menu that will further subdivide the categories so you can refine your search. You also notice at the top of the screen you will always have a search box where the drop-down options are keyword, item number, and order number. If you know a specific part number, such as a hammer H2099, you can select item number, enter H2099, and you will be presented with a list of all the parts that start with H2099. With most hammer parts, you can simply enter the part number in the keyword search and it will still locate the part. The order number option will locate a previous order number if you are currently logged into your account. Or an even easier way may be to simply type in a keyword in the search box using the keyword option. For example, if you type door, you will see merchandiser doors, but in the left-hand menu you will see a further category breakdown which may help you locate an item much quicker. And while we're here, click on the first door, and if we scroll down you'll see what we refer to as complementary items. This is a list of parts that you may also need if you're purchasing a door. We will continue to add helpful information like this moving forward. If we return to home and then look under hammer parts for the 125 parts, we click on that, you'll notice that the first item says 125 diagram. Click on the diagram and scroll down, and then you will see a PDF, and if we open the PDF you'll see a full-sized 6-page explosion of the 125 machine with all of its parts labeled. And if we return to home and look under Lear Merchandisers and select inside or outside models, the first item that you'll see is a merchandiser spec sheet. Again, clicking on the item and scrolling down, opening the PDF, and now you'll have a list of all of the various sizes available with their capacities, number of doors, etc. As one last example, under keyword, if we enter 260A and then click on the picture of the part, this is another example of extended description and complementary items. Again, just an example of the type of helpful information that we are trying to present on the storefront for our customers. So if we go back to home and we'll now log in with a login and password. So we come over to sign in, and then the username, and then we go onto the password. And now we have logged into our account. Noticing in the upper right hand corner now, the system will welcome you, and you will also notice that that we currently have saved orders. We'll come back to those in a minute. Modern will provide a login and password to our existing customers upon request, but anyone may enter an order without registering. However, if you already have an account with us, please use your assigned login and password. If you don't have one yet, please contact your inside salesperson or send an email to sales@modernice.com requesting one. So again, now that we're logged in, we'll see the welcome sign up here, and if we scroll down, you'll see the name and information of the current user session. Most of your options are going to be here in the right hand menu. I should mention that some of these are going to be restricted. Items such as account summary, open invoices, paid invoices, and open transactions are reserved for the owners or someone so designated to be allowed to look at that information. If we start in the upper right hand corner, here's where we would sign out. We also have our shopping cart and our checkout icons. The first option is a quick way to add items if you know the item number. You can simply enter the item number, the quantity, click on add to cart, and those items will be into your shopping cart. The edit account will allow you to change your password information. Shipping addresses, if you have multiple addresses, this will be a list of them, and you'll have the option to select a different ship to for the order, which obviously is necessary to determine where the order will be shipped. The order pad is another quick and dirty way. If you happen to have part numbers available, you can simply enter the item number and the quantity, and then just hit add to cart at the bottom, and all of your items will be added to the shopping cart. Now again, this requires the exact item number, so you would have to be looking at a Modernice invoice or pick ticket to accomplish that. The next item on the list is order history, and this allows you to see what items you have purchased in the past. The system defaults to a date range, but you may override it if needed. If I click on submit, first you'll see a list of the items that you have purchased. If we select the 20-pound ice pack bag, right away you'll notice that we have purchased them in multiple months, and if you click on previous year, you can also see there were purchases in that year as well. The saved order concept is a very useful tool. Let's say you're in the middle of entering an order and the phone rings and you have to go take care of a problem. You can save the order, and when you come back later you can reopen the order where you left off and finish it. You can have multiple saved orders at the same time, and you can provide a name and a description for them, and they are easily deleted by selecting the checkbox and clicking delete. The account summary, for those that have it available to them, is a restricted option, but you can see month-to-date, year-to-date purchases, last year purchases. You can see your current accounts receivable information, and so on with Modernice. If we look at open invoices, again a restricted option, you would be able to see invoices that are currently open, and you can select the invoice and open it and actually see the invoice information. Same is true for paid invoices. Again, with a search box with a date, you can look at paid invoices, and you can look at open transactions the same way. Again, those are all restricted, and only certain logins will have that access. Review orders is available to all users so that you can see all your orders within a given date range. These orders don't necessarily have to have been storefront orders. They can be any orders that have been entered under your account. You can actually open the order by clicking on the order number, and there you'll see the details of the order. Or you can have a printable version, which should open a PDF that you can then print to your local printer. Or you can email the order to the email account that is on record with the account. Or if you want to reorder the same items, you can simply copy the order. The next is a list of shopping lists, and this is the absolute easiest way to reorder your most commonly used parts and supplies. You can easily create your own shopping list. In this example, we have 4 of them. If we click on Hamer Parts, you can see a list of items that we use along with their price and inventory availability. You can then just go down the list, enter the quantities, and at the bottom simply add to cart one time, and all of those items will be added to your cart. Again, you can create multiple shopping lists. It's very easy to do. If we were to go back to the 2099 as an example and select one of the items, here you'll see the ability to add to an existing shopping list or to create a new shopping list. Again, very easy to do, and without a doubt the most efficient way to reorder your parts and supplies. The next item on the list under shopping lists is the concept of a wish list. The wish list simply allows you to select an item that you may want to keep on your radar in case you need it in the near future. You can easily add or remove items at any time. When you have finished, let's add this one to our cart. When you're finished, you would go to the checkout screen, and here you will see the items in your cart. A couple things to point out here. Notice the asterisks indicate that that information is required, so you must have an email address, and if it should be in your account, and you must enter a purchase order number, even if it's just something that you make up at that point in time. Scrolling down, you'll see the order information, and you can also see that some accounts will have the option to either pay by credit card or to put on account. Others will be on account only, and others may be credit card only. But all those features and benefits are going to be here. Scrolling down now, again, you see the order information. You see you can enter shipping instructions, order comments. Those will actually print on the pick ticket as it goes to the warehouse. An example might be that you need a lift gate on the delivery truck. We currently have a limited selection of freight options. We are planning to expand that soon. But if you are purchasing a merchandiser, we would ask you to please select the merchandiser freight. And if you're ordering items that are too heavy to be shipped via UPS, you can select the non-merchandiser freight. Otherwise, the UPS freight is calculated. If you have terms with Modern, the freight really is not important because the warehouse will select the safest and most cost-effective way to ship your order, and the freight will simply be added to your invoice. Again, once you're completed, you'll see the sales tax at the bottom, the order total, the freight, and you click on Submit Order, and you will receive an email order confirmation document to the email address that is attached to your account. The last thing to point out is that we have a specials list, and we are going to continually add items to the list. You'll notice that it tells you what you save by purchasing these items on the specials list. So each time you're logged in, be sure to check the specials for any new items that may have been added. As soon as the quantities are down to zero, they will be removed from the specials list. So that's a quick overview of our storefront system. Again, Modern Ice is the leading distributor to the packaged ice industry in providing our customers with this type of technology, and we hope everyone will take advantage of it. Thank you very much.